Alright, so now I'm going to cover our HDMI kit. Now the importance of this is that HDMI signal, which is basically a video and audio signal that goes from computers up to our projector, an HDMI cord or signal can only go 75 feet before it actually loses signal. So we don't have cords and can't have cords long enough to go from our projector down to the bottom. But it's okay, we have a more professional solution. That's our wireless HDMI kit. And this will allow us to send video and audio information from computers up here. So I'm going to go over some of that with you now. Down here we have all the stuff that came with the kit and a couple things that may have came with your kits or should have. So we'll kind of go over everything. Now you got your Cat 6 cables. These Cat 6 cables basically look like Ethernet cables, but it's a Cat 6 cable, and that's how they're labeled inside the theater and on your projector. You have your HDMI cables, 2 of them for each. You got your plug-ins. These plug-ins power the sender and receiver boxes. These sender and receiver boxes are your wireless things. You got your HDMI and your Cat 6 plug-in, your power button with 3 lights. And if you ever have questions, you'll have HDMI in for sender and HDMI out for your receiver. Your receiver would be the one that will be coming up here. Over here, we have our wireless plugs. Now, we use our Cat 6 cables to transfer our signal, but these things, if you don't have a Cat 6 plug-in, transfer wirely. You want to make sure that these things are line of sight with each other and only ever use these things as a last-ditch scenario. There's no other way that you can get a signal between these 2 devices. So never use these unless you absolutely have to. I never have and hope never will. Now, this one is definitely a must for all locations. This is a VGA or to HDMI cord, so if the client has a VGA input on their computer, they could just plug it in right into your box as well. And then this cord right here is an HDMI to VGA cord. This is primarily used for locations with high volume of special events and primarily just used to be able to split off our audio from video in case our audio isn't running from our computer for any reason.